and about 90,000. Almost everybody waving those white towels tonight. They're not surrendering, trust me. Not with a record of 5-1. And the kickoff a couple of yards into the end zone, and Lucky Whitehead, and he gets wrapped up at the 10-yard line. And the Eagles, who have great special teams, they're able to recover. The Cowboys are, but they extract the football inside the 10-yard line, and Lucky got very lucky.
That was the best catch Lucky Whitehead has ever made right there. Luckily, it fell right back into his lap. Terrence Brooks coming down and going to rip that thing right out, and just so fortunate for Whitehead and the Cowboys, it falls right back to him.
Ezekiel Elliott is the running back, leads the league in rushing, and Zeke for a gain of 1 as we take a look at the Cowboy starters. 3 number 1 picks among the front 5. Prescott with an empty backfield will throw, and intended for Bryant. That's the first action he has seen since the Chicago game. Get up to a fast start. Dallas has outscored the opponents 37-10 in the first quarter, but a 3rd and 9 here, and he flared out to Elliott, and Elliott is able to gain yardage after contact, as he so aptly does, and picks up the first down. Again, they empty the backfield, send the fullback, Rod Smith, flanked wide to the right. Just to get the play off before the play clock expires, and there's a sack back at the 16-yard line. Marcus Smith. And they give it to Elliott. He's pick number 4 overall in the draft. This team ranking very high in almost all categories to this point this season. 3rd and 12, and the pass is underthrown, and Beasley can't make the catch up at the 29-yard line. So punter is Chris Jones, and Darren Sproles, who's run back a few kicks in his career, comes over to the sideline, and it bounds out of bounds. They will spot it somewhere, I think, between the 35 and 40 in this training facility in the world for any sport.
No doubt.
And Wentz, his first play is a pass and a first down as he hits Dorial Green Beckham from the 50. Running back is Ryan Matthews. And the pass goes out to the left side. Caught there by Josh Huff, who had a kickoff return for a touchdown last week, gain of 9, been suspended. So right tackle was an issue a couple of weeks ago. Last week, right tackle did much better. And the pass is caught outside, but shy of a first down. Jordan Matthews is taken down by Morris Claiborne right at the line of scrimmage. Sproles lined up at running back. Fake it to him. Little roll to the right. Wentz is going to keep it, but he's going to be knocked down 3 yards shy of the first down. Each punter, a Jones boy. Cole Beasley back at the 10-yard line. Flag is down. Our first of the game. Cowboys may have had an extra man on the field, and if they did, remember it's 4th and 4, so that penalty would give them a first down.
Too many men on the field. Receiving team. 5-yard penalty resulting in a first down.
Wentz now at the 39. They get to run the ball. And Wentz rolls and then throws, and that's caught along the sideline there by Jordan Matthews, lining up deep here. Cowboys moving around on that defensive front. The toss to Sproles, and Sproles will get the first down, and a lot more inside the 20, and finally taken down at the 17-yard line. 12 years played his college ball at Kansas State. To the outside, and taken down at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a look at the Cowboy defense in the game at Green Bay. Cowboys had their bye last week. Halfway through the quarter, 2nd and 11. To the outside, the pass is caught. And that's Barner, Kenyon Barner, making the grab, coming out of the backfield. Tackle there by Sean Lee. It'll be 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6. And that pass is dropped. Aguilar on a slant, their number 1 draft choice last year out of the University of Southern California.
They're best at wide receivers. Some rumors that they're still in the market looking before the trade deadline.
Caleb Sturgis, 30-yard field goal is good, but a flag is down.
Running to the kicker, receiving team number 24. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a good field goal.
Roof open tonight. Temperature in the upper 70s. And Lucky Whitehead will take a knee in the end zone. To Elliott, to the outside, looking to turn the corner. He was a hurdler in high school and college, but not here. Michael Kendricks makes the tackle. Take 25-yard line. Corner blitz. It's picked up. Going deep downfield, and on the run making the catch is Dez Bryant all the way down to the Philadelphia 20-yard line.
You want to scare a defensive coordinator out of blitzing 6 guys? Leave your guy one-on-one. Leotis McKelvin on the outside. Dez Bryant goes right by him. They squatted on the first route from Dez Bryant. Dez probably went back over to the sideline and said, I've got an idea. That was a big-time throw by Dak Prescott, too.
No question. As long as downfield completion of the season. And Prescott now throws, and it's behind and short.
Tough spot.
Yeah, we'll delve into that in a minute. As through the middle goes Elliott to set up a first down and goal. The league's leading rusher on a pace to set the all-time rookie rushing record, which would eclipse what Eric Dickerson did in his first year. 1 yards per carry. He scored 5 touchdowns this season. And this time Prescott keeps it. Wide open touchdown.
We've been watching these ends crashing down, and if they do that, that leaves open the possibility of the quarterback keep. This is some great coaching going on the sideline over there. They squatted on a route, so they hit one deep. The ends have been crashing, so they go read option to a wide open touchdown for Dak Prescott.
Scott Linehan, the offensive coordinator, he's having a blast this year working with the rookie. And you can see why. Dan Bailey with the extra point.
For his back, so it's not just a matter of that bone healing. He has to get back and rehab and do more.
Kickoff fielded in the end zone, and well, he thought Wendell Smallwood, who's already had a kickoff return for a touchdown this season.
The entire season, that was the plan.
And first down out, running the ball to the right side is Sproles. And Chris, among the interesting things about Wentz,
The guy that hasn't even played in preseason now is going to be a starting quarterback, and they're 4-2. Are you kidding?
they started 3-0, and the pass is a little low, intended for Sproles. Wentz now out of the shotgun on 3rd down and 12. Pocket is good, pass is good, but shy of the first down. That's Aguilar making the catch, had to come back to get it. 35-3, good average. Lucky Whitehead is back. A line drive punt that bounds at the 25. And the Cowboys are going to stay away from it as it scoots out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Looks like it could still play. From the 28-yard line, off play action, rolling right under pressure, and gets it away and outside the pocket, so it is not grounding.
Happen.
You mean they're bringing back the wide 9?
I might see a little bit of that.
2nd and 10, and that's a 9-yard pickup for Elliott. Elliott is the I back. They bring in a fullback. It's Keith Smith, and they're going to go play action and flare it out to the running back. Elliott breaks away, goes down the sidelines, boom, goes to the 40-yard line of the Eagles. McLeod makes the tackle, and he felt them too. And there's a flag on the play late, down where the play ended after a 25-yard gain.
After the play was over, the layup game, offense number 21 for a dead ball spiking of the football into the field of play. 5-yard penalty. After the 4th of the penalty, it will be 1st and 10.
The penalty moves them back to the Philly 43. Elliott now to the outside, gets around the corner, gets by McKelvin. Another hurdle job. And that should be close to a first down. Went over Rodney McLeod that time. Hard line, first down. Cowboys on top 7-3. Late in the first. And Prescott deep down the sideline, and Bryant had to adjust. There's another flag here. It's at the 20-yard line on the opposite side of the field. Coverage there by McKelvin. It was a 1st and 10.
Illegal while the quarterback was in the pocket. Illegal contact. Defense, number 31. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
It's on Jalen Mills, their 7th-round draft choice out of LSU. Penalties and penalty yards per game. As you can see, they're right up near the top. And now you've got Alfred Morris taking it to the 17. So not only do you have the rookie, but then you go and you back him up with a guy who had a phenomenal rookie season. Second down and 2. And this time it is Morris not going anywhere. Stopped for a small loss on what could be the final play of the quarters. Dallas on top 7-3 at the Philadelphia 20-yard line. Empty backfield. Prescott, good protection, fires too high, intended for Bryant, covered at the 5-yard line. Been nothing short of spectacular through his Cowboy career. 38-yard attempt, and that one is good.
Of this matter is ongoing and was never closed, and our Mike Florio reported that Elliott's ex-girlfriend is cooperating with that investigation now.
All right, thank you, Michelle. As we update you on that situation, we have a touchback here at Worth. But that could catch up someday. Wentz to the 25, throws, and that's caught by Ryan Matthews. Hasn't seen much action yet tonight. He's their #1 running back. Claiborne makes the tackle, second down.
Love to get to that, but not in the middle of the season. That'll be something they work on in the future.
Going left on the boot, and a nice tackle is made right there. Ertz makes the catch, and Damian Wilson is right there to make sure he goes no further. Third down. And here come the Cowboys. They blitz, and the catch is made, and to the 39 for a first down. Dorial Green Beckham tackled there by Claiborne. So they gave up on him in Tennessee. The Titans did. They got contact up front. That was DeMarcus Lawrence starting to jump.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 90. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Sproles picks up a couple. They stack receivers left and right here on 2nd and 3 and fire it outside, and Josh Huff drops it. It was a forward pass. It's incomplete. Flag down at the 47-yard line.
Pass interference. Offense, number 18. 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
3 receivers and a bunch to the left. Wentz goes that way, and that's taken at the 35-yard line, but Matthews gets hit right away by Sean Lee.
There's refuted stories that somehow come true.
Correctamundo. Third down and 11. Run a stunt up front, and that takes care of Mr. Wentz. Marinelli loves to run those looping drives and the stunts and all of the rest, and Tyrone Crawford was right there.
Got Carson Wentz's attention. He pulled the ball down. Then that was that.
And left-footed Jones. Deep kick. Whitehead's going to back up and field it at the 4. And a flag. There are flags all over the place, so he may have brought it back to the 20, but
During the return, holding, receiving team, number 45. Half the distance from the spot of the foul. Dallas keeps the ball. First down.
over for Drew Bledsoe. And he's been the #1 guy since, as Morris takes the ball up to the 6-yard line.
So we always say everybody's day to day. So let's see how Dak Prescott's doing here in a couple of weeks.
And 2nd and 9. The pass is a little low, intended for Terrence Williams, and incomplete.
You want both of them at full strength when it matters most.
3rd and 9. Little dump off to Elliott. And Elliott with good yardage after the catch, but not enough for a first down. And we go to Michelle. They've been on the bench for a while, and Bill Parcells, whenever he was undrafted, Bill gave him the opportunity, and he certainly made the most of it. Fielded at the 46-yard line by Darren Sproles, and he brings the ball back into Cowboy territory. That was in one of the great comebacks in the history of football when Buffalo beat Houston in the playoffs about 2 decades ago. Up through the middle goes Matthews. That's a gain of 7 yards. Field in this game sooner or later, though. 2nd down and 3. Not here. Stumbling is Sproles, and that may have cost him a first as it stopped a little shy. Justin Durant pops him. It'll be 3rd and 1. Inside handoff, and that's a first down for Sproles, who gets wrestled to the turf at the 26 by J.J. Wilcox. First down, Eagles. During the league, came over in 09 from the Bills. Wentz, good clean pocket, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Jordan Matthews. Second down.
12 in the huddle. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
And the extra guy in there, more than 10 yards downfield. He's 10 of 13 for 58. Nice hole on the left side, and exploiting that is Sproles. Man, he's been doing that for a lot of years. Did it in San Diego, did it, of course, with Drew Brees and Sean Payton and the Saints, and does it right here, and that's a gain of 19.
Going to get Brandon Brooks around, then watch the patience, but let that block get set up before you take off to the outside. Nice job by Carson Wentz, also faking that quick screen to hold those backers.
In the game now, they go with 5 receivers on a first down, and Wentz will throw, and that is caught at the 7-yard line. Hold in there, Trey Burton, who would be the number 3 tight end. Durant makes the tackle. Now Matthews in the backfield with Wentz. Selleck sets up in the slot. Second and 4. Matthews to the outside, and he will get taken out of bounds very close to the line of scrimmage. Have to get to the 3 for a first down. Ton of time. Great protection. Now he's flushed out. Flag is down. And the pass is caught at the 10-yard line by Aguilar, and he will get the first down. As you can see, there's laundry down at the 4-yard line. Sunday night, here's Boger.
The result of the play is an incomplete pass. The receiver stepped out of bounds and did not reestablish prior to touching the ball. Before the pass was thrown, holding, defense, number 31. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Done tonight. 4.5 to the half. They give it to Matthews, and he will find his way to the 1-yard line, marking him just short of the goal line. Matt Tobin, a tackle, is an eligible receiver on the left side. And they hand it, and walking into the end zone is Matthews for the touchdown.
Block down, and when you get somebody as athletic as Jason Peters on the outside, he's going to be able to make that seal block. Sean Lee tried to jump inside, and there was just nothing left.
Extra point here for Caleb Sturgis to tie the game, and that's what he does. It's in Tampa on Thursdays. The game here tied at 10, and Lucky Whitehead takes a knee in the end zone. That was a Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth. Action coming up next weekend. Lucky Whitehead takes it, and Lucky Whitehead dances down the sideline and picks up a first down on his first carry of the night.
It's just a fun environment for the Dallas Cowboys right now.
Doing it at that spectacular facility in Frisco. Through the middle, running hard as he always does, is Ezekiel Elliott for a 12-yard gain and into Philadelphia territory.
Great, but he's holding his own in there as well.
Potent combination. Play action. Prescott surveys, throws wide open. Bryant makes the catch and thrust out of bounds at the 25. You don't see Des Bryant get that free very often. Good catch for Bryant, coming back after missing the last 3 with a knee injury. Now give it to Elliott. Gets a yard or so, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning at the Falcons-Bucks on Thursday night. Second down and 9 now. Escaping Prescott. He's already run for 1 touchdown, and he slides to a halt here at the 5. First down.
A Destiny Bio.
From the 7, fake to Elliott, and intended for Bryant, and then is swatted away. Second and goal. Prescott in the pocket, fires over the middle, intercepted at the goal line. And Hicks thought about running it out. He'll just take a knee there and bring the ball out to the 20-yard line.
Jordan Hicks right here is going to read this one all the way. He's going to go to the inside receiver first, but in a zone defense has the ability to react back off of that. And for Dak Prescott, there are just lessons that have to be learned the hard way. That was not a difficult read. and he just never, ever saw Jordan Hicks. Jordan Hicks had a pick 6 last time these two teams played, right?
Wentz over the middle. Matthews, he gets stood up at the 29-yard line. 2nd down and 1 for Matthews tonight. That's 2nd and 1. And then it's a play and a half, and that'll be a 1st down. Wentz, another short pass. Gain of about 5, and there is the just mentioned Zach Ertz, 4th year out of Stanford. Wentz throws and having to come back and make the catch is Aguilar. Timeout, but it's taken a ton of time off the clock. And now he goes to the outside, and that will be caught. And staying inbounds, though, is Dorial Green Beckham. And now they have to take their timeout with 10 seconds. Watching his club with 10 seconds. Try to hold Wentz out of field goal position. And that is incomplete. A defensive foul. This will do it for the half. And Wentz throws to the sideline, and Green Beckham makes the catch. But that will take all 5 seconds off the clock, unless one of the officials coming in saying there should be 1 second left on the clock. So the line of scrimmage would be the 37. That would mean you'd be looking at about a 55-yard.
There was 1 second on the clock.
At a 55-yard field goal. And the second effort looks pretty good too, and it is good. Philadelphia gets the ball to start the 3rd quarter. And then from just inside the end zone, Huff, who ran one all the way back for a touchdown last week against Minnesota, is stopped inside the 10 by Byron Jones. Philadelphia up to the 8-yard line. And a toss to Sproles, who has seen most of the action tonight. We haven't seen Ryan Matthews that much, even though he did have the touchdown. Lee makes the tackle, and that's a gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
His calls.
As Michelle pointed out, Barber is out for the game. Again, only one backup lineman. And the handoff here to Sproles. And inside handoff this time, and that is Sproles. So they feed Sproles on that first series. And Dallas is going to get the ball in what should be decent field position. Sean Lee again on the stop. Donnie Jones to punt. Lucky Whitehead back to receive. Booming kick. About 60 yards, and Whitehead with a flag down. So what was a decent run back will probably be wiped out. 61-yard boot.
You know, those guys, they want to do great. They're borderline making the team. They got to play special teams.
Illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 30. 10-yard penalty. Dallas keeps the ball. 1st down.
Clearly overruled the other while we were in commercial. So to the 37-yard line we go for the 1st down play, and a draw to Elliott that doesn't fool anybody. Got my Phillips screwdriver, got everything going. 2nd and 11, and losing the ball and falling on top of it is Prescott, so that'll make it 3rd down and long. 3rd down, 13. 4-man rush in the pocket, fires, and that's the first catch of the night for Jason Witten, but well short of the 1st down. The longtime Cowboy, heart and soul of this team, 14th year from Tennessee. 3rd kick for him, and Darren Sproles stands back at the Philly 10. Flag down. What else is new? Fair catch made at the 16-yard line.
Now the Cowboys cut a guy coming in.
Personal foul, chop block, kicking team, number 52 and 45. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the dead ball spot. Philadelphia keeps the ball. 1st down.
They play quarterback.
Like you say, Pederson held a little better.
Probably, yeah. Because Green Bay won the game. Sproles takes the ball out to the 33-yard line.
With some of his cuts.
Philly going a little quickly paced now. Catch is made up at the 37 by Ertz. course, when you talk about pace, last year with Chip Kelly, lowest pace in the league. 3rd and 4. Quickly paced here, though, and the catch at the 45-yard line. Matthews reached down and grabs it to move the chain. Skandrick makes the tackle, first down.
Get that big first down.
First time tonight they've gone no huddle on a drive, and Matthews tries to break away and cannot. Jones makes the tackle.
Great tool to have in the secondary.
#1 pick out of Connecticut last year. Good protection. Wentz throws, and that'll be a first down in Dallas territory as Green Beckham makes the grab. So Philadelphia picking up the pace, going no huddle. And so
in a no huddle situation, and it gets going, these guys get tired fast.
And then it's dropped on the outside.
Oh, boy.
Matthew. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Anthony Hitchens.
No foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 59. 15-yard penalty, automatic.
Oh,
first
my
down.
gosh.
Wentz, and another drop. Green Beckham. The Eagles have been the masters of the third quarter this season, outscoring the opponent 60-6, and a nice drive here, and then it's caught by Sproles. 3rd down and 6.
D minus.
And the pass is taken, and for a first down by Aguilar. So he makes the catch. Brandon Carr makes the tackle.
Nelson Aguilar was going to be just an outstanding player. He made catches like that all the time.
In the middle, Sproles bounces his way down to the 7. This is the 11th play of the drive. And Wentz throws, and that's caught. 5-yard line by Aguilar. Flag is down.
Pass interference. Offense, number 86. Blocking downfield prior to the pass. 10-yard penalty. Replay. Second down.
Down, have to get to the 1. 2nd and 16, and Ertz will throw it low. But there is Sproles, and Darren Sproles takes it all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And they just can't get him on the ground.
But quickly on 3rd and 4, and that's caught. Touchdown, Jordan Matthews.
Did Chip Kelly come back in the building? What happened here?
At least for one drive.
Man, they just flew down the field. They're all sort of just out of sorts. And you saw Byron Jones flying out of there in what he thought was man coverage. Who knows? Look at them all. They're all trying to figure it out what the coverage is going to be, and Matthews left wide open.
A 4-minute, 12-second drive. They ran a dozen plays. Sturgis now for the extra point. Anito is a spectacular venue for the Breeders' Cup this weekend on NBCSN and NBC. 6:20 to go in the quarter. And Prescott. Secondary does its work, throws underneath. Lines up going to the number 3 tight end, that's Jeff Swain. He gains 8.
From behind, he said it's been too easy, too long for him.
2nd and 2, and this time unable to turn the corner. Rodney McLeod came up from his safety spot. Last 4 seasons, his first 4 in the league with the Rams. And nobody is home here as Bryant stopped at about the 38, 7 out of 16. So under 50%, 137 yards. And they're going to run a fake here. And he's got a ton of room. Chris Jones takes the ball to the Philadelphia 44-yard line. On a 4th and 8. So they needed something big, and boy, did they get it. And there's the Jones family after a 30-yard scamper.
Was coming right there. It looks like he had plenty of time to get out and contain it. Just never saw it coming. I don't think he ever even remotely thought about the fake happening on that one. Jalen Mills. And boy, did the Cowboys need that.
A fake. Now Prescott with new life on this drive. And he will run out of bounds. And number 1 receiver to this point in the season had 33 coming in, none tonight. And Elliott gets stuffed after a minimal gain, if any. Dallas 2 of 7 on 3rd down tonight. 3rd and 5, and Prescott's going to throw. Catches man on the run. Terrence Williams to the 24-yard line. So Prescott starting to spread it around a little bit. Back to the ground they go. Here goes Elliott through the middle. Elliott inside the 10. Drags guys down to the 7. First and goal. 12 carries tonight, 62 yards for Elliott. Give it to him again. Picks up a hard-earned 2 or maybe 3.
Give him some room to maneuver inside if he chooses to run.
And he throws to the end zone, and it's not caught by Dez Bryant. From the 5. Prescott rolling out, directing traffic, extending, and then throwing, and he's lucky that one wasn't picked, and that's going to be offensive interference on Terrence Williams.
The best offensive interference I've seen all year.
Otherwise, it would have been another end zone interception.
Boy, that was a bad series by Dak Prescott that time. A fadeaway jumper.
Pass interference. Offense, number 83. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
23-yard attempt for Bailey, and he makes it a 1-possession game.
Absolutely. Opening up, Al. Considering all things.
All things considered.
Yes, sir.
Here's Josh Huff. Ran one back for a touchdown last week, and he runs this one all the way back before he steps out of bounds near midfield, and they're going to spot it at the Dallas 44-yard line. Fipp has stayed, and pretty proud of his unit tonight and throughout the season. From the 45, Wentz throws, and that is caught. It's going to be a first down as Ertz makes the catch. He's been accurate tonight, only 6 incomplete passes, and I think I remember like 3 drops, maybe a 4th. Sproles picks up 1 flag down.
Offside. Defense, number 32. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Sproles flanking the quarterback. And the pass over the middle is taken by Matthews to the 16-yard line.
Big throw.
First down from the 15, off the fake. That pass is a little high, and the Giants will be happy about that as well. Giants off today.
This is an interesting division again, isn't it?
Very much so. Throw the tie in there as well. And the pass is taken at the 3-yard line. Cowboys say no. Officials say no. Play clock had almost run out. And then Wentz under pressure and fires incomplete. DeMarcus Lawrence.
Well, he could make a big difference for this team.
34-yard attempt is good. North Dakota State full of all this nonsense. Touchback, Lucky Whitehead. Elliott to the outside, and Philadelphia doing a nice job making sure he can't turn it upfield. Graham makes the tackle. Second and 10, look out. Prescott fires to the sideline, and that is Terrence Williams, who is out of bounds.
Fell 3.3 per game.
And whistle sounds. The play clock was down to 00.
Before the snap, the layup game, offense, number 4, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
For comparison, 3rd and 15. Throw it out here to Beasley, and he's going to throw deep downfield and too deep for Terrence Williams. In the league for Beasley, and that's his first pass attempt. And Jones, who had that big fake before it, this led to 3 points. Fair caught here at the 41-yard line by Darren Sproles.
It will be rocking.
It will be next Sunday night. And this drive starts with a fumble, and the Dallas Cowboys with the recovery. Wendell Smallwood, the rookie out of West Virginia, was the ball carrier. So Smallwood comes into the game.
Nice little backdoor move here by Terrell McClain, who probably is their best on this defensive line. Just swims the center right over the top, gets his hand on the football. Big time play when they needed it most.
So the Dallas Cowboys have it at the 36-yard line. Can the Cowboys cash in? Kind of time left in the game. Prescott escapes and then throws, and only the line of scrimmage. Keith Smith, fullback. He is one of 5 Smiths on the Dallas roster, but none of them are named Emmett.
The slot tonight, and that was a major concern coming in.
2nd and 9. Here goes Elliott, and he takes the ball to the 31-yard line. Malcolm Jenkins. Pass knocked down. That's McKelvin knocking it down, intended for Des Bryant. So the Cowboys with a golden chance after the fumble, and then Bailey's kick is good, just inside the right upright. 11.5 to go in regulation, and the Philadelphia Eagles will begin from the 25-yard line. Sproles is the back from the 25-yard line. Off the fake. Chases him, and that's almost picked up by Standard.
Oh, man, I almost put the jinx on him there, didn't I?
The old kibosh. 2nd and 10 from the 25. And squirting through the tiniest of holes is Sproles for a first down. Comes off the field at least for a minute. Kenyon Barner comes in the backfield, and they give it to him. Then he goes to the 43-yard line. We go to Michelle. Sideline. Done for the night. Barner stays in the game, and they're going to give it to Barner. Runs into his own man, and then he's able to at least scramble forward for a short gain to the 45, setting up a 3rd down and 3. Philadelphia from the 45-yard line. And it was over the middle, caught for a first down. Big conversion here from the 44. Fake the Sproles, and then throw it to him, and taken out of bounds by Durant. 2nd down. Barner's carried a couple of times, but it's been Sproles. And here he is again, and there he goes again for a first down to the 32-yard line. Can't stop him. Byron Jones makes the tackle. Ticking down to 8 minutes. Barner is in the backfield. They're on Huff. They throw it to him, and he's going to throw it deep downfield. And incomplete. That was Jordan Matthews, and he was covered by J.J. Wilcox. And through the middle, this is Barner. That's a good tackle from behind. It's DeMarcus Lawrence who stops him from getting more than a couple of yards. D here. Low snap. Dropped it. Throws. And then Sproles gets taken down. That's the last thing they wanted to have happen. Lee is there, and that turns what would have been a 40-some-odd-yard field goal into something a little bit more difficult.
Jason Kelsey's going to try and get out and get this block on Sean Lee, but he's limping a little bit, and Sean Lee is not limping at all. He just keeps beating people to the punch.
The field goal kicker, which would have made it a 2-possession game, so Donnie Jones will boot it. And a fair catch is called for and made at the 11-yard line by Cole Beasley.
Everything you want a football player to be.
Prescott throws. That's Beasley making the catch. He had lined up in the backfield and flared out and picks up 12 yards and a first down tackle by Jenkins. To go. Started to go a little quicker here. Now he backs off. Prescott from the 22. Give it to Elliott. Elliott has a lot of room. Elliott out past the 40. Into Eagle territory. Elliott with a flag on the play. All the way back upfield at the 22-yard line. In fact, there are 2 flags. And you know, you can figure out what that's going to mean.
Holding. Offense, number 72. 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
The center, Travis Frederick, negating what would have been a 60-yard gain.
Took away a great play from the Cowboys.
60-yard gain. Goes a wasting, and the pass is caught up at the 26-yard line by Des Bryant, who's been quiet for the last quarter and a half. Prescott in the middle, trying to thread that needle, and coming to the line, creeping up, indicating blitz. To the right he goes, throws, and reaching and making the catch is Beasley. Big time play. The classic one that equals 2 feet right there from the 37. Prescott to the sideline, and making the catch there is Bryce Butler. Started back at his own 10. And they give it to Elliott. Elliott for about 7 yards to the 37-yard line. Tackled there by Mills. They look like they're in their 7th or 8th year in the league. Elliott, and he will get wrestled down very close to the first down marker. So 3.5 in regulation. Prescott deep downfield, and it is Bryant in the crowd. Everybody wants a flag. The sideline. Prescott feels the pressure, has room to run, and picks up the first down. From the 22 on first down. Pressured again, and as he gets away, it is
better go make the tackle.
Not. No, it's incomplete. McElvin came up with it, but the officials come right in. Malcolm Jenkins that time put the heat on, trying to throw it downfield. Take a look again.
Let's take a look. Yep.
On the ground. Yep. Forcing him out of the pocket. He likes it out there. Second down and 10. Now he's going to go downfield here, adjusting and making the catch is Des Bryant for the touchdown.
He threw that one outside, didn't he?
Nothing's automatic these days in the NFL. But Bailey is pretty close to it. 23 all. 3:04 left in regulation.
Great read. When you see Nolan Carroll adjust to the inside, this route is going to go to the outside. And Dak Prescott this time is going to throw it where only his guy can go up and make a play. That is an unbelievable catch. It's so much fun to watch how competitive Des Bryant is at the football.
Looking down the stretch, each team with all of its timeouts and a 2-minute warning. So, ton of time. And Philadelphia will begin the drive from the 25-yard. Philly begins its drive. Scandrick looked like he was ready to blitz. And this is Sproles, and Sproles is able to knife his way for a gain of 8. Boy, he is really popped by J.J. Wilcox. Who can pronounce it?
That's a good point.
Second and 2 from the 33. And it's a low throw, and that's going to be a loss. They would have been better served with an incomplete pass. Matthews. Three-man rush. Pass to the outside. Juggled and knocked away, incomplete. Whitehead is back. Donnie Jones. Whitehead's going to say, let it go, and it takes a great Dallas hop.
Pick it up.
Yep, he can, and he does at the 35-yard line.
So the worst you get is back where it was touched.
As we go down to the finish of regulation. They're going to bring Witten into the backfield for extra protection. And Prescott, under pressure, escapes, fires too high, incomplete. The 2 grabs tonight, but one of them was huge on a third down to convert. And Prescott throws deep downfield, and Bryant had inside position there, but pass falls incomplete. Third down and 10. Here they come. Prescott incomplete, so Schwartz just sends everybody. That took 19 seconds for 3 plays. And then Sproles is back. The kick bounces, and at that time takes a good Philadelphia bounce. Blitzing from the outside, and that's caught at the 25. And a flag comes in as Dorial Green Beckham makes the catch. Penalty's going to go against Philadelphia.
Pass interference. Offense, number 10. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Boger pass interference on his own colleague. And Wentz is going to get smothered at the 3-yard line. Sean Lee comes in.
Brown has played a lot of football. He was the slot for Scandrick the last 4 games.
Wentz looks that way, hits Matthews. Good tackle, Scandrick at the 11-yard line. 3rd and 19. Four-man rush.
Look out!
Keeps it alive. Gets buried from behind, and it was all he could do to hold on to the football. That's Orlando Scandrick.
I cannot believe he held on to that football. That may be the best play that Carson Wentz made all night. You'll see Scandrick going flying by. A total non-factor, and here he comes. That is incredible. Only large hands from a large man hold on to that football. Coming from his backside.
All right, 4th and 21. So Jones with a good booming kick. A flag is down.
Holding. Receiving team, number 51. Philadelphia has elected to have the 10-yard penalty enforced from the end of the kick.
From the 28-yard line. Four-man rush. Prescott, whoa! And the arm was coming forward, so it's an incomplete pass. Brandon Graham. Des Bryant, bottom of the screen. Look out. Prescott's going to get sacked back at the 15 by Connor Barwin.
Are you surprised they didn't take that time out?
You've got 3 disposal at 3rd and 21. What do you, at least give yourself a chance. You got Darren Sproles to run a kickback, but they don't.
The red H is heads. The NFL logo is tails. Make a selection, down, flip the coin. Philadelphia has chosen heads. And it's tails. Dallas wants the ball, which looks like the kick. Okay.
Into Stadium in Arlington. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoya. Overtime on Sunday night, 3 weeks in a row. Lucky Whitehead back to receive the kickoff. And let's go through the end zone. So to the 25-yard line, and averaging 5.1. And they start out with probing the right side. Comes out of the game in this situation, 2nd down and 6. And the 29, and Prescott throws high, but taken in at the 38-yard line by the leaping Terrence Williams.
The Eagles on the defensive side.
Fake to Elliott. Prescott hanging in there. Fires, caught. Beasley to the 38-yard line. Tackled by Mills. Another Dallas first down. Their leading receiver coming into the game. Elliott will struggle to the 34. This is the 2nd year in a row.
Jason Witten came down to help block. Here they come.
Yep, 2nd and 7, gets it away. That's caught. Beasley again, and he'll get taken down just short of a first down.
Right as well.
3rd and 1, so Tony Romo on the sideline. They give it to Elliott, and he is not going to get it. So the league's leading rusher, despite bringing in the fullback for leverage, is stopped short. Ball to 28. Whitehead, he's going to block. They try a sneak, and they push him to a first down. Prescott over the middle. Jerry Jones had about 4 years taken off his life here. 4.5 into overtime. Elliott through the middle. Elliott for a first out of the 14-yard line. 3 receivers set to the left. That's Bryant in the middle. Elliott again, and he gets stuffed as he reaches the line of scrimmage. Bring Witten in as the extra protector. And then it's flared out to Elliott, and Elliott take the ball very close to a first down. First and goal from the 4. And they run the option here, and to no avail. That is sniffed out by the Philly D. So Elliott in the backfield. Prescott. Elliott got knocked down. Throws wide open. Jason Witten to win the game.
Friendly fire got the Philadelphia Eagles. They collide, and Jason Witten wide open for the game winner.
Witten not much of a factor tonight. Barely called his name. Of course, he's been the heart and soul for so many years. And of all things, wins it at the end. That was 12 plays in overtime, including a huge 4th down risk, which paid off.
Watch the collision on the back end. It's the 2 safeties, Rodney McLeod, Malcolm Jenkins, run into each other. McLeod's going to pick off Jenkins on the back end right here. And there goes Jason Witten for the game winner.
He picked a heck of a time for his first touchdown of the season, didn't he?
Oh, man, they all contributed a little bit.